Nina, Mom texted me again.
Okay, I got it.
What? You already know what she texted me about? I haven't told you what she texted me yet. What's with that attitude?
I know that she's complaining about me again. I'm already used to it, Kyle. She's probably complaining about the fact that I still have a job. She wants me to quit my job and become a housewife to take care of the household properly. Or did she complain about how she still hasn't been able to meet her grandchild? Does she think it's my fault that I'm still not pregnant? And she must be complaining about how I always talk back to her, right? She hates everything about me. So, I think I know your mother pretty well. But did I guess right?
Well, yeah. That's basically what she texted me about. I hope you treat her more kindly, though. She's my mom, and you're her daughter-in-law. I didn't have a father, but she took great care of me while she worked hard to support us. I think you'll understand her better if you spend more time with her.
I spend enough time with her, in my opinion.
Really? Mom always tells me that you never pay attention to what she says when you're with her. I bet she's feeling lonely.
I do pay attention. I might or might not reply, but I'm listening.
You should give her a nod or something when she's talking to you. At least you can do that, can't you? I'm not asking you to do something that's hard. Just be a good daughter-in-law and give her a short reply and nod when she talks to you, okay?
If I keep on nodding and agreeing to her, I'll have to quit my job and become a housewife like she wants me to. She really hates how I also have a job. That's probably what she hates most about me.
That's a different story. She won't force you to do anything.
It's not a different story. You don't understand how forceful she looks from my perspective. Hey, Kyle, I thought you were on my side. You're my husband, so I hope you could understand my position too. I think I'm doing housework properly, although I have a job, and I'm really trying my best to be a good wife for you.
If you want to be a good wife, I expect you to handle things better with my mom. It's your job to keep a good relationship with my mom, okay? We're a family now, and you should think of her as your real mother too. It might be hard at first, but it's what everyone faces when they get married. We each have to compromise so that we can be a family. I don't think it's so much of a big deal. All other couples seem to be figuring it out themselves, but why can't you do better?
I'm trying my best, you know. Can't you be a bit more supportive of me? I'm having a hard time too. I'm struggling to fit in.
I'm also having a hard time because of you. Mom keeps complaining about you, and it's pretty annoying.
So you're blaming me? It's not just my fault.
If you would be kinder to Mom, she would start to accept you as her daughter. It's up to you, Nina. Try approaching her first. She can be shy sometimes, so it would be better if you start breaking the ice between the two of you.
I've already tried approaching her, but all my efforts were in vain. It never worked out between me and your mother. She seems to hate me since we got married. I have no idea why, but she was always cold to me.
No, you're overthinking, Nina. It's just that Mom is a pretty straightforward person. She's direct with what she says, so it might have made her look as though she was harsh with you.
I don't think so.
Nina, can you mature up a bit?
Kyle, I'm being really mature here. Even when she treated me really harshly, I was never cold to her. I always try to start a conversation with a smile. I'll try one last time to approach your mother so that we could improve our relationship. But if I fail again, I'm going to give up. I've tried enough.
All right, give it one last try. Oh, by the way, Nina, make sure you clean our bedroom after you come home today.
What? Again? I vacuumed the bedroom floor yesterday. I don't think we have to vacuum every day. We're both busy with work, and we barely spend any time there except for when we go to sleep.
It's summer now, so I prefer to change the bed sheets more often. I sweat a lot, so I want to wash them regularly. You're so lazy and unhygienic.
Gosh, Kyle, just do it yourself if you want the bed sheets changed every day. I have a job too. I don't have enough time to do whatever you tell me. I'm not a housemaid. First of all, you get home earlier than me. You have more time to spend at home, so can't you help me with the housework?
You know that I can't do these things. I don't even know how to use the washing machine, or the dishwasher. The reason I married you in the first place is because I needed someone to look after me and to do the housework for me.
When we just got married, you promised that you would learn how to do housework so that we could help each other. In order to get things done around the house, we have to work together, Kyle.
I do help you with the housework. I take out the trash, remember?
That's the very least you can do.
Come on, Nina. Just do it for me, okay? Wash the bed sheets when you come home. And I want fish for dinner today.
All right. I'll prepare some grilled fish for dinner today. Can you cut the bread for me before I get home?
I don't want to do it.
Do it. Understood?
Okay. I'm cutting the bread for you. So you better wash the bed sheets and change them to new ones before I go to sleep today.
Kyle, where are you? Are you still not on your way home?
It's my day off, Nina. Let me do whatever I want. You can't control me just because you're my wife.
Kyle, I'm not trying to be controlling or anything. Your mother came over and she's with me now, so I was hoping you could come home early.
Oh, Mom's here?
It's my day off, so I had plans too. There's so many things I wanted to do, but now my schedule is ruined. Your mother suddenly visits saying she wanted to have lunch at our house. So I cooked for her, and she just finished eating as she complained about how horrible my cooking skills were.
What is she doing now?
She's taking a nap. I guess she got sleepy after being so full.
She's like a little child, huh?
It's not funny at all. I was planning to go shopping this afternoon. So I planned to have her go home after she ate lunch, but she complained about how our living room was unorganized, so I'm cleaning up while she's sleeping on the couch.
You could go shopping on another day. You have enough clothes. You don't need more. Spend some quality time with my mom. Bond with my mom and try to know her better.
I was planning to go buy some groceries and daily necessities. We're running out of toilet paper and drinking water. It's not like I'm going window shopping, okay? I have plans too.
Come on, be flexible, Nina.
You had enough fun this morning. Can you come home and be with your mother so that I can go shopping? I really have to go. You need to help me.
I can't go home yet. I'm with my friends right now. I can't just leave them.
Then can you at least tell your mother to let us know before she comes over? Tell her to give us a call or a text before she decides to visit us on the weekends. If she keeps on coming over like this without telling us beforehand, I can't get anything done.
I bet she's starting to like you. She probably wants to talk with you more.
If she really is starting to like me, I don't think she'll be this mean, complaining about every single thing I do.
Maybe that's how Mom shows affection. I told her she can be shy sometimes. I guess she's too shy to express her affection towards you openly. But if she keeps coming on over the weekend, it's going to be pretty annoying for me too. I'll tell her to check with us before she comes over. Don't worry. Yeah, that would be great. Thanks.
So what time are you coming home today? Don't be too late, okay?
I'll be home by 8. I won't be eating dinner today, so you don't have to cook for me tonight.
Okay. Make sure to explain to me about the credit card bill when you get home.
Uh-oh. Did I spend too much money this month?
I couldn't believe my eyes when I got the bill. You're using up most of your salary. What are you thinking? Can't you plan better?
Sorry, Nina. I had to spend some money to bond with my new clients. It might help me get a new promotion.
Some? It's a huge amount, Kyle. I'm really angry this time. I can't just let you spend this much money every month.
Being a man is hard sometimes. You might not get it because you're a woman. It's a guy thing, okay?
Gosh, Kyle, are you serious? Can you come up with better excuses? I've given you so many chances already. I try not to be nosy, but I've had enough.
I'm sorry, Nina. Give me one last chance. I'll make sure not to use so much money next month. I promise.
You're just words. You never keep your promise. If you keep on using your credit card like this, I'll have to take it away from you.
Okay, I'll be careful next time. Oh, sorry. Nina, let's talk again later. My friend wants me to start the car. We'll talk again when I get home, okay?
Okay.
Take care of my mom while she's with you.
Nina, what are you thinking? How shameless can you be? What would your neighbor think? I can't believe how shameless you are. I'm so embarrassed to be your mother-in-law. What a shameless daughter-in-law. What a shameless person you are. How dirty.
Hello, what's going on? I don't understand what you're talking about. What made you think that I'm shameless?
Think about what you're doing right now. Can't you think before you speak?
What? I'm very confused.
It's still in the afternoon. The sun is still bright in the sky. Can't you wait until it gets darker in the night when you make love with my son? I can hear your high-pitched screams from the outside. Tone it down, please.
I really have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't understand what I'm trying to tell you? I didn't know you were this stupid. Do you know where I was just now?
Why would I know?
I was in front of your house. Kyle told me not to come over without telling you two beforehand. I thought you might be up to something. I had to make sure you weren't doing anything stupid, so I decided to secretly check on you two. Then I heard your screams and cries from the house. Ugh, I don't even want to remember it.
I'm not actually home right now. My husband is supposed to be the only one at home.
What did you say? Then, what did I hear? It was a woman's voice.
Maybe it was from the TV?
That can't be it. I heard the voice calling my son's name. And the voice sounded real. It can't be from a video. I know you're embarrassed, but stop lying to me.
I'm really not at home right now. I'm with my friends right now. My close friend got pregnant, so we're having a celebration.
Then, does that mean? No, this can't be happening.
Are you sure that you heard a woman's voice from our house? You're telling me the truth, right?
I'm going back to make sure.
No, you don't have to. Please, just leave them alone. For now, at least.
But
I knew that my husband was acting a bit weird lately, but I never expected him to invite someone over to our house when I was outside. I thought he knew better than that.
I'm sorry on behalf of my son. I didn't know he was the type of person to do something so awful like this.
No, you don't have to apologize to me. You haven't done anything wrong. I'm glad I got to know the truth. Could you please help me for once? I need your help to make things right.
I'll be willing to help you. I'll do anything for you, Nina. It's my responsibility as his mother. I can't forgive my son who did the exact same thing my ex-husband has done to me. He knew that I hated my ex-husband for it, yet he decided to do the same.
Thank you very much. You'll be a great help. I'll contact you again shortly. Kyle, are you already home?
Yep, I'm home. Are you on your way home? Get me some beer. I also want some snacks. I completely forgot that I finished all of them yesterday.
Go buy them yourself.
I don't have time to. I'm gonna take a shower.
Me too.
What?
Your mother came to pick me up, so I'm already in front of the house.
Mom picked you up? Wait a minute. What the hell is going on?
This is weird. The door is locked from the inside. Unlock it for me. I can't come in.
No. Hang on for a minute.
Your mother wants to get inside to cool down. It's really hot tonight. Come on, open the door.
Give me 5 minutes.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to make her leave from the back door.
What?
We can easily imagine what you're gonna do. Your mother's already waiting in front of the back door, so just give up, okay? We want to talk to both of you. Open the door, and then we'll have a little chat inside.
I'm really sorry, Nina.
I don't need your meaningless apologies. Stop it, Kyle.
No, I have to talk to you. Please listen to me. I was never serious with her. Believe me. I just went with the flow. I had no other choice.
I don't care if you were serious with her or not. It doesn't change the fact that you cheated on me and that you brought her home while I was working. Gosh, I can't believe what you did to me.
Yeah, I did. But I love you the most. Nina.
So what? If you really loved me, I doubt you'll ever cheat on me.
Please come home. I miss you so much. Can we sort this out together? Give me a chance. Nina, I promise I'll do better next time. I don't want to get a divorce. What the hell are you thinking?
You're expecting me to go back to the house where you made love with her so many times? You must be crazy.
If you don't like the house, we can move out. We were just renting it anyway. We can buy a new house together.
I don't like the house, and most importantly, I don't like you. I don't want to live with you anymore. I can't stand it. I'm telling you that I want to get divorced because I no longer love you, okay?
No, I don't want a divorce. You can't leave me. I really love you. Nina, it was her who made the first move on me in the first place. She was stressed out with work, so I was just trying to make her feel better.
Making her feel better with your body, huh? And just to remind you, she said that she was serious with you. She also told me she'll pay me compensation money. You're the only one making excuses here.
I don't know about her, but I was never serious with her. She works for me. I just can't reject her, can I? It might affect our work. I had no other choice.
You had other choices, believe me. And you even made me wash the bed sheets after you used the bed with her. You're disgusting, really. You creep the hell out of me.
I'm really sorry about that, but I was being considerate of you, Nina. I thought you might want it washed before you slept on the bed.
Then why didn't you just do it yourself? Why are you making your wife clean up your mess? You must have lost your damn mind.
I'm really in a live or die situation, Nina. I really need your help. She threatened me that she'll tell my company about the affair if I don't agree to getting together with her. If the company finds out, I might lose my job.
It's a private thing. They shouldn't be able to fire you. Unless you were making out in the office or something.
What am I supposed to do if everyone else at work finds out about our affair? Are you expecting me to work there while everyone talks about me behind their backs?
God, Kyle, you're the one to be blamed for doing something shameless. You deserve it, and you should take responsibility for your actions.
But I can't go through this alone. I was doing great at work, and I'm in debt. I need a job to pay the money back. I just can't change jobs now. My job now gives me a great salary. I can't lose this opportunity.
None of my business. It's all your fault that you're in this situation now.
Nina, you really have to help me. I can't go through this alone.
Just get together with her. You get to keep your job. She gets to have you. It's a win-win. Everything will be fine after that, no?
I really never wanted to get together with her. I never planned to get married to her. I told you I was never serious with her.
Shut up.
And I think her salary won't be enough to support our living. I really need you in my life, Nina.
So are you telling me that you prefer to be with me because I get paid enough to pay back your debts to support both of our livings?
No, that's not it. You're misunderstanding me.
Yes, it is. And I think I understand you pretty well. You told me that you had debts to pay back after we got married. Not telling me beforehand wasn't really fair for me, but I decided to give you a chance. I didn't quit my job and chose not to become a housewife because I wanted to pay back all the money as soon as possible. I wanted to have kids, but I thought it would be better if we pay all your debts first.
I'm sorry, Nina. I didn't know I was pressuring you to work.
When your mother verbally attacked me saying that I should quit my job and support you as a housewife, you never protected me from her harsh words. You were never on my side. Let me be completely honest with you. You were never, ever a good husband to me.
I promise I'll do better next time. Give me one last chance.
You made me do everything around the house as if I was a housemaid. Then you cheated on me and even invited her to come over to sleep in our bed. I'm tired of working for you, looking after you, and being lied to. I had enough of you.
I really regret everything I did to you, Nina. So I hope you can be by my side and see how I change for the better. I'll prove that I'm not just words. Please give me one last chance.
You regret everything, huh? Then go on regretting all your life choices alone. I don't have time for that. I can't stand being with someone like you anymore. I deserve better.
Mom says that she'll break relations with me as well. I'm gonna be completely alone.
I don't care. I thought you preferred that way. I was the one who always looked after her when she visited us. You did nothing. You said she was annoying and never really respected her. You know that your mom got divorced with your dad because he had an affair with a different woman, right?
So she's furious that I did the same thing to you.
Yeah, I saw her throwing a vase at you when we broke into the house while you were trying to make her leave. It was like a scene from a movie. But you know what I really enjoyed? It was hilarious when you screamed like a girl seeing your mother there.
There's nothing funny about that. And she told me that I wouldn't get to inherit anything from her because I'll no longer be her son.
You should blame yourself. It's all your fault.
Nina, I'm really sorry. You just can't leave me like this. Please forgive me. I'm begging you.
You are so annoying. How many times do I have to tell you?
I can't live without you. I need someone to take care of me.
Oh my God, Kyle, you're an adult. You should be able to look after yourself. You have a job and a stable income. You can support yourself.
Please don't dump me. I really need you. You're the only one I can depend on, Nina. You have to help me. If you leave me, I'm gonna lose everything. It's over for me.
You're the one who cheated on me, betrayed me, and lost my trust. Blame your own actions. How can you be so shameless to beg for my help when you cheated on me and treated me like a housemaid? I never ever want to see you again. Don't come begging for help because you're just someone I used to know. Just agree to our divorce and pay me compensation money. That's the least you could do as my husband. My husband was very reluctant to get divorced, and he tried to talk me into it until the very last moment. So I arranged a meeting with both of us and his mother there to make him sign the papers. He no longer could object with his furious mother glaring at him for the whole time. Whenever he tried to object and make excuses, his mother would slap him in the face, and I swear she nearly punched him in the end. It's a secret that looking at him being slapped in the face made me laugh. I was trying so hard to hide my laugh. And because he didn't agree to getting remarried with the girl he had an affair with, she told the company about it, and soon everyone in his office knew about his affair. He was quickly moved to another department after that. Obviously, he didn't have enough money to pay for his compensation, so I had him sell his expensive belongings like his car. He was able to pay half of what I asked him to pay after selling his stuff, but I'll have to wait for the other half. We agree that he'll pay in installments, and if he ever missed the deadline, I'm definitely going to seize all of his assets. Now he has to pay back his debts all alone. He seems to have a really hard time making ends meet. I saw him on his way to work the other day, but he looked worn out, and his suit was all tattered. I honestly think he deserves it, so there's no way I feel sorry for him. I'm glad I was able to realize I was stupid for supporting him just because I was his wife, no matter how harshly he treated me. After I got a divorce and moved out of the house, I temporarily stayed at his mother's house until I found a new place to live. After spending some time with her, I realized that she wasn't such a bad person. She wanted me to quit my job because she was cheated on by her husband while she was at work. She didn't want me to make a similar mistake. I was really able to bond with her while I stayed at her house, and now I'm closer to her than ever. I'm glad I was finally able to bond with her, but it also makes me sad that I'm not related to her anymore. She's very thoughtful and invites me over to have dinner with her once in a while. Our relationship might seem a bit weird, but I'm glad to have her by my side. I'm going to move on with my life and start anew. I still have a long way to go in life. I can't waste my life on him.
Hey, Jenny, I just got done with work. I'm about to head home. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna put my feet up and watch the game with an ice cold can of Peeps Light.
Glad to hear it. You must be relieved. I'll start getting your supper ready.
You don't have to do that, but thanks, I guess. Is Nia still awake?
Sorry, hun. She went to sleep a little while ago. Let's face it, though. She'll probably get woken up when you get home and start making a racket.
No way. I'll be extra careful to make sure I don't.
Why go out of your way?
I feel bad if I woke my little girl up. Anyway, forget that. Did you go out and get those divorce papers like we discussed earlier?
About that. Are you and I really gonna get a divorce? Please think this through, William. Nina's still in kindergarten. Sure, maybe we said some things we might not have meant when things got heated, but does that really mean we have to divorce?
You and me both know we're not getting a divorce because things got heated. Shall I take that as a no? I didn't get the divorce papers?
Yes. I mean, why would I? I don't want to get a divorce. I know if I did go and get them, you would have had your signature on there before the day was up.
Yeah, of course I would. That's what I said I'd do, ain't it? I thought that you were with me, that this was the only option we have after what happened. What's with all the hesitation all of a sudden?
I wouldn't go as far as saying I was with you.
Look, Jenny, I really don't want to start this up again, but you're the one in the wrong here. You do know that, right?
Of course I do. I know it was wrong of me to cheat, and I'd never try and deny that. But that's no reason for us to get a divorce straight away. I can't help but feel like you're being kind of horrible to me.
You just said it yourself. Nia's still in kindergarten. How can you say I'm being horrible when you're the one who cheated on me despite the fact that we have a little girl? You're right. One of us is horrible. But it sure as hell ain't me.
I know that, and it's not like you don't have a point. But you do know I already cut the guy out of my life, right? We'll never see each other again for as long as we live. Doesn't that show you I regret what I did? Isn't there any way we can still make this work? Won't you find it in your heart to give me another chance?
If you really understood me or cared about what I was saying, even if it was just a little bit, you wouldn't have the nerve to ask me for another chance. The fact that you're even capable of this makes it blindingly obvious how lightly you look on what you did. I could never bring up our daughter with someone like you.
Oh my God, are you really gonna divorce me?
How many times do I have to say it? What will it take for you to get the hint? I have no intention of forgiving or forgetting. And I sure as hell have no intention of giving things with you another try. Nothing you could possibly say to me will ever change that.
Wow, I see. So it really is over between us, huh? Fine, point taken, I accept it. There's nothing I can do to stop you divorcing me. But I won't let you take custody of Nina. She's mine. If you accept that, I'll accept the divorce.
What planet do you think I'm gonna go along with that? It's not happening, plain and simple.
I gave birth to her. Why should I let you take her away from me?
You're delusional. That's the only conclusion I can make if you actually think I'm gonna let the woman who cheated on me raise my daughter. There's absolutely no way I'll ever let that happen. You may as well just give up now.
But Nina's my daughter.
Yes, and she's also my daughter too. Whatever, just forget it. The discussion is pointless. Let's just stop before things end up getting out of hand again, okay?
Stop?
It's your fault things came to this, Jenny. I loved you like no other. You must have loved me at one point too, otherwise you wouldn't have married me.
Of course I love you, but why are you saying all this?
What's the point in fighting and causing a big dramatic shit show? It's pointless. I'd have to be a moron to get dragged into anything like that at this stage.
I mean, I guess I understand how you feel.
The divorce is already a foregone conclusion, and nothing you say will change that. But equally, Nia will always still be our daughter, and nothing will change that either. So why end things with an atmosphere of hostility? You know we'll only end up with a bad taste in our mouths. Not only will it not accomplish anything, but it'd be awful for Nia to have to put up with us at each other's throats. We do have to do this, but that doesn't mean it has to be difficult.
So what, I'm just supposed to keep my mouth shut and accept the divorce even though that's not what I want?
Geez, Jenny, you make me sound like some kind of dictator. It's not that I'm willing to compromise on some things. It's just that my mind's made up on the divorce. I know you'd understand if you tried putting yourself in my shoes for 1 second. Accept it and work with me on this for our daughter's sake.
Compromise? What does that mean? Do you mean you'll let me have custody? Or that you'll rethink the divorce?
I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but that ain't happening. I mean, I'm willing to compromise on stuff like child support and let you have regular meetings with her if you work with me on the divorce.
Wow, you are really dead set on this, aren't you? You're seriously gonna divorce me and try taking my baby?
Chill out, Jenny. You need to calm yourself down before you get worked up again. Remind yourself again what you did to me. This is how anyone would react. In fact, scratch that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be losing their shit with you right now. I think I'm being reasonable, all things considered.
Fine, I understand.
If you mean it, I'm pleased. I'll head out and grab the divorce papers tomorrow. Let's sign them and get this whole thing over as quickly as possible. Jenny, where are you? I went out to grab the divorce papers. I'm back now, but I can't find you anywhere. Did you take Nia out shopping?
No, I took her back to my parents' place with me.
What? You took her to your parents' place? Now of all times?
Yes, now of all times. Relax, hothead. She's fine with me.
Relax? What the hell do you think you're playing, taking my daughter without permission like this? Bring her back right now.
Get screwed, jerkwad. The moment we got home, you'd be in my face going on and on about the divorce like the broken record that you are. Like hell am I coming home to that?
You can't do this. Wait a sec. Didn't you say you understood before? I thought we reached an agreement. Why would you act like this?
I just meant that I understood where you stood on things. I did not mean that I planned on going along with it.
God, Jenny. Will you just stop being such a petulant child for once in your damn life? You're the one who cheated on me in the first place. Are you forgetting that minor detail? You have no right to try and stop us divorcing after everything you've done, so it's about custody of Nia?
Make no mistake, William. I'm not doing this to stop the divorce. Plus, I don't want to have to give you a big fat compensation payout. I couldn't even begin to be able to afford something like that.
Jesus Christ. Is this really how you think? Just when I thought it wasn't possible to be any more disgusted with you. You never cease to amaze me. Do you have any conception of right and wrong?
Of course I do. That's why I'm willing to go ahead with the divorce, on the condition that I decide what happens with custody of Nina and the compensation. That's all you have to do to get the divorce you're so desperate for.
I told you this yesterday, but I said there were things I was willing to compromise on.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Not custody of my daughter and the compensation you owe me, that's for heckin' sure. That said, I had no intention of asking you to pay me child support. And I was planning on letting you stay in contact with Nia. Is that not enough for you?
I don't need you to compromise on that crap. I was obviously never going to let you stop me from seeing my daughter. And there was no way I was going to pay you child support in the first place. If you think I'm going to get on my knees and worship you like some saint just because you say you'll throw me a couple of breadcrumbs, you've got another thing coming, you arrogant douchebag. There's no way I'm coming home now. Naturally, I can't sign the divorce papers if I'm here at my folks' place.
Are you really not coming back? Do you plan on keeping Nia there with you?
Of course I do. As long as you insist on being stubborn and pig-headed, this is just going to have to be the way things are. If you don't like it, then I suggest you start seeing things from my perspective. 'Cause until you do, I ain't moving.
Fine, have it your way. I really didn't want to have to do this, but you just forced my hand.
Do what?
Take you to court.
What? Court?
Yes, court. First of all, for the divorce, but also for the custody of Nia.
No. Just hold on a second. Why do you have to make such a mountain out of a molehill? This is ridiculous.
It's just a divorce. If it's just a divorce, then why do you have to make it so goddamn difficult? You're the one making me do this, Jenny. I have no intention of backing down on the divorce or the compensation. If this is your attitude, then you leave me no choice. You said it yourself. You won't budge unless I fold and let you get your way.
Sure, I might have said that, but that's no reason to start making threats.
Oh, what's this? Backing down now, are we? Make your freaking mind up, woman. Jeez. Surely you must have been ready for me to take you before a judge when you decided to take Nia without my permission. Don't tell me you actually thought I was just gonna lie down and do nothing.
I just wanted you to start seeing things from my point of view for a change. Court was the last thing on my mind. How was I supposed to know you were gonna start threatening me?
Well, hopefully you understand now that if you continue with this moronic stunt of yours, there will be consequences. If this makes its way to court, you have no chance of winning.
Fine, let's just forget about it then.
You agreed when I talked about avoiding anything that would leave us with a bad taste in our mouths, right? If you quit it with this ridiculous, deranged behavior and start reasoning with me like a fully grown adult that in spite of behavior, you do physically appear to be, then I won't take you to court.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and so you should be. Anyway, I don't have any days off work until the weekend. You can keep Nia until then. But after that, you're done with her. Do I make myself clear?
William, please. You can't expect me to go along with this.
You don't have the option to refuse at this point. Whether you agree or not makes no difference to me. This is the result of your actions. You either accept that or you fight in vain and pay the consequences. Don't forget that this divorce is your fault. You did this, Jenny. You and no one else. Hey, Jenny, how long do you intend on ignoring my messages? I told you I'd be coming to pick up Nia today. But you knew that, didn't you? You could at least reply to me.
William, this is Jennifer's mother. I owe you an apology. I see my daughter hasn't been replying to your messages. I'm sorry, dear. You deserve better.
Huh? Is that Jenny's mom? Why would you be messaging me from Jenny's phone? Where's Nia?
That's what I messaged you to talk about. So I take it you're aware Jenny brought my granddaughter with her to mine and my husband's house?
Well, yeah. I heard from Jenny. But she hasn't messaged me at all since then, and she won't answer my calls. Is she there with you? Are my wife and daughter safe?
I'm so sorry to have to be the one to break this to you, William. But Jenny and Nina are no longer with us.
What? No longer with us? What's that supposed to mean? You mean they left your house?
You and her had a falling out, didn't you?
I guess you could say that. I think a falling out might be a little bit of an understatement, though.
I knew it. I could just tell by looking at her that she was stuck in her own head ever since the moment she got back. I knew she was fretting over something, I just couldn't get her to tell me what.
I'm sorry to interrupt you here, Petunia. But what exactly did you mean when you said Jenny and Nia aren't with us anymore? Besides, why would you even be messaging me from her phone in the first place? I don't mean to be rude, but you didn't answer me.
William, you might want to sit down for this. Listen, the two of them were involved in an accident last night. Her phone was given to me afterwards.
What? An accident? What kind of sick joke is this? Cut it out right now.
William, please, this is not a joke. I understand this is difficult for you, but you have to believe me. The two of them, they're...
They're what? Petunia, my wife and daughter safe or not? Stop being vague and tell me what the hell is going on right now.
I'm sorry, William. You're right. I'm just not thinking straight right now. Fine, I'll just tell you. Jenny and Nina are dead. Please just forget about them.
Seriously? You better not be making this up.
Like I'd ever do such a thing. It's the truth, William.
I see.
I understand how difficult this must be for you, but you have to forget about them and move on. I know they both want you to keep moving forward and focus on enjoying your life.
I understand. You're right. I can't wallow around in the dumps forever. I have to get on with my life.
That's the spirit. I just know that's what they'd both want.
All right, that settles it then. Don't worry, Petunia. I'll be over at your place before you know it.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Why?
Are you serious? Now you're just acting weird. I'm Jenny's husband and Nia's father. We should all be together to comfort each other at a time like this.
Sure, I understand why you'd want to do that, and it's not that I don't appreciate the thought. But I can assure you, me and my husband will get through this together. But didn't I just tell you to forget about them and move on?
Even still, it's hardly like I can just snap my fingers and be done with it. I still have their funerals to think about. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't go.
I'm pleased you feel that way, William. I really am, but we've decided they won't be having a funeral.
Huh? Why would you do that?
Well, how to put this? It's just that Jenny never really was the type to want everyone kicking up a fuss over her. She'd feel uncomfortable with the idea of all that money being spent and all those people going out of their way to come just for her sake. Me and her father just got done discussing it. It wasn't an easy decision, but we decided we won't be holding a funeral.
Maybe that's what you and your husband decided, but what about me? I still want to give my wife and daughter a proper send-off. They're having a funeral. I have a duty as a husband and father to see to it that they get a proper send-off.
Oh, just give it up already. We're her parents and we're saying we don't want to. If you want to talk about duty, you have a duty to respect our wishes and drop this matter at once.
That's not what you said before.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You said it yourself. Remember? When you said that if anything ever happened to Jenny, you'd give her the most amazing jaw-dropping funeral there ever was because you love her more than anything. Obviously, you never wanted it to happen or thought it would. But somehow we got onto the topic when we were all having a drink together one night a few months back. Don't tell me you forgot, because I sure as hell didn't.
No, really, dear, what is this nonsense all of a sudden? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never say such a thing.
I played along with this little game of yours for long enough. It's time to drop the act. This is Jenny, isn't it? You're not fooling anyone.
I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about, dear. Jenny is dead. I just told you, didn't I? How many times do you have to make me say it?
Even if she did die in an accident, why would her mom be messaging me from her phone? None of what you're saying adds up.
I told you I'm Jenny's mother, which makes me your mother-in-law, in case you forgot. Your attitude is despicable, young man. I can't believe you'd speak to a grieving mother like this, you monster.
Boring. I said you can drop the act already. Are you done yet? Your mom sat next to me right now, by the way.
Huh? Next to you?
Yes, next to me. Nia's with us too. Where did you abandon her to go off to?
Why would my mom be with you?
Oh, look, does this mean you finally dropped that ridiculous act of yours?
What's the point in pretending if my mom's there with you? Forget that and answer my question.
It would appear you told your parents you went to their house to escape from me. Unfortunately for you, neither of them believed you for 1 second.
They didn't believe me?
I know this might sound weird coming from me, but your parents have a lot of respect for me and they trust me a lot. So they were naturally going to think it was strange when you turned up at their house claiming I was so horrible you had to take our daughter and make a dash for it.
What the hell is this crap? You mean they believed you over me, their own flesh and blood? I'm their daughter, goddammit!
It's not that they didn't believe you. It's just that they have a lot of trust in me. So instead of blindly accepting your lies, they called me to find out what was really going on.
So what, they blindly accepted your lies instead? Is that how little faith they have in their own daughter?
You say that, but unlike you, I told them the truth. Your story was not only absurd, but it was full of contradictions. If you were to try pulling such a crazy stunt, you could have at least tried to come up with a convincing story.
Why wasn't it convincing?
You died? Get real, Jenny. It takes less than 5 minutes to confirm whether that's true. You wouldn't even fool me temporarily with that bullshit. Did you seriously think I was just going to forget about you and my daughter and go on with my life like nothing happened?
What choice did I have? Desperate times call for desperate measures. You were threatening to take my daughter away from me. Not only that, but you were going to make me pay compensation too.
Allow me to remind you for the 7 billionth time that you are the one in the wrong. It's only natural I'd want to take custody of Nia and get compensation after what you did to me. Your mom and dad have no reason to cover for you either.
Oh my God. You mean I have no allies in this thing at all?
Exactly. You've got some nerve to run off with my daughter. You can't keep running forever, Jenny. Just give up already.
No! If this is how you're gonna be, I'm never coming home. Is that what you want?
Fine by me.
Huh?
Nia's back home with me now. That's all I wanted. We can take care of the divorce in court. You can stay away and never come back for all I care.
Oh my God. Do you really mean that? You'd actually take your own wife to court?
If you won't come back and sign the papers, then I won't have a choice. Didn't I just tell you? You can't keep running forever. Either face responsibility, or it will come and find you. My patience for you ran out a long time ago, you sick, deranged woman. You've been acting like a spoiled kid this whole time. But we're gonna settle this like adults, before a judge. Mark my words, you're done screwing me around. This ends now. After begrudgingly accepting her fate, Jenny made the walk of shame back to her parents' house. When she arrived, she was made to sign the divorce papers under their cold, unforgiving glares as large beads of sweat dripped from her brow. With that, not only did I finally get the divorce I've been waiting so long for, but I also won custody rights over Nia and received a hefty chunk of compensation from my now heavily debt-ridden ex-wife. In addition, I decided to file for the child support I previously planned to let slide. I guess you could say I changed my mind because of all the hassle she put me through with her twisted games. I had also planned on holding off on driving her to the depths of financial ruin and despair out of respect for her parents. Once they gave me the green light to take her for everything I could, there was nothing stopping me, and so I filed a request with the court. They also very kindly promised to see to it that I get every cent of what she owes me by overseeing her finances and ensuring that there are no delays with the payments. To add insult to injury for the now destitute Jenny, her parents warned that if she hasn't paid every cent of what she owes me by the time they write the will and decide on her inheritance, it'll all go to me instead. Something tells me she's going to be working real hard to see to it that I get what's mine from here on out. Me and Nia are enjoying post-divorce life together happily while getting by with the support of her grandparents. But having the support of Jenny's parents, even while I'm super grateful for it, doesn't necessarily always mean things are going to be easy for us. Being a single dad can be tough. And it's my sworn duty to give my all to provide my daughter with the life she deserves. Let's do this!
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.